The Philadelphia 76ers just blew out the Los Angeles Lakers. And I feel like this has been a long time coming, you know. Every time we play the Lakers, it's a great game. Great game. Always a close game, always a nail-biter. And I always want to see how Embid measures up against LeBron and AD. It's a big matchup. But this time, it wasn't even close. A 44-point game. 44 points. Embiid had a 31-point triple-double. Tyrese Maxey, I think, also had 31 points. It was a great game, great team game. And this win came at a perfect time as well. We were just on a losing streak, 2-game losing streak. And, we beat the Thunder and now the Lakers. So that's two formidable opponents that we beat. And this is a blowout, 44-point blowout game. So, it really shows that the Sixers are a dominant team. And especially when we have our on days, when we're making our threes, when we're playing great defense, we're winning. And if Embiid's playing dominant like he did this game, guys, I'm telling you, he made Anthony Davis look like Porzingis. Like, I'm not even going to lie. And they had, in the first quarter, if you guys were watching the game, there was two very, ticky-tack fouls on Embiid. Embiid literally didn't even touch Anthony Davis, and they called fouls for Embiid. So, I don't know if Anthony Davis is getting those star fouls, but Embiid never gets those calls. I just looked for the video. I couldn't find any of the fouls. But, yeah, just trust me on my word. It was some BS calls. But, yeah, Embiid played dominant this game, guys. Very dominant. And that's what we're seeing throughout the season. Embiid being a more dominant player, especially offensive rebounds. He had so many offensive rebounds, so many putback dunks, so many putback layups this game because of how aggressive and how tenacious he was. Usually we see him laid back, and and this is the thing. Embiid, when we're playing a good team, when he knows the media's watching, when he knows this is going to be a big game, he steps up. He always steps up, right? Embiid never shies away from a big game, and that's what I respect about Embiid, right? But we need more. He needs to play like this almost every game, right? Offensive rebounds. Get those offensive rebounds. Stack up your rebounds, man. Rebounds are very important, and it's only going to help us win. So if he can be more mindful of getting rebounds, getting offensive rebounds, just being aggressive in the paint, being dominant, and that's what he did this game. And I love seeing that of Embiid because he, just watching it, it's generational talent, guys. Because there's no center that can do what Embiid does, and this guy got a triple double this game while being very dominant in the post. A triple double. I'm sorry, Jokic is a great player, but with this Embiid. Is twice the time, is way better than Jokic, way better. This Embiid that I saw last night is better than Jokic, way better. Jokic can't play the defense that Embiid does. Embiid's honestly a better shooter. Embiid's I'm not going to say a better ball handler, but they're even. And passing wise, Embiid is catching up. If you looked at Embiid this season, his passing has skyrocketed. And you got to give thanks to Nick Nurse as well. Nick Nurse, a great coach, a great leader, right? And I feel like he's putting Embiid in spots that Embiid needs to be in, to get these great assists, getting great looks, doing great dribble pass handoffs. We haven't done that since Brett Brown era. I mean, we used to do that all the time, but we honestly, I'm not going to blame Doc because we really didn't have the players to do a dribble handoff. I mean, only person was a Seth Curry, and Seth Curry was on our team for a year and a half. So, I'm not going to blame him for that. But we finally have some shooters on our team, man. And think about this. We don't have Kelly Oubre right now, and Kelly Oubre was on pace to be a 20 per game scorer. Every night. And we're missing that, and we're finding ways to win games. And when Kelly Oubre went down, we played a couple games, I realized we do need to make a trade. We do. We're not going to make it to the championships with this team. If we have one injury, we're kind of screwed, right? If Kelly Oubre goes down in the playoffs, we're not winning. We're not beating. I feel like we would have a chance against the Lakers. We would have a chance against the Bucks. But it's very unlikely because we would have to rely on Embiid and Tyrese Maxey. And if you look in the past, when you rely on Embiid, it's tough. It's really tough. When it's just Embiid, they can triple team him and then other play. It's just easy to stop Embiid. You put bodies on him. You put 3 people on him. Close out. Literally, don't let him post. So when the thing is with Tyrese Maxey, in the past, he kind of struggles in the playoffs. He can't really find his footing. There's some games where he has a great game, but there's some game he's just very inconsistent, I would say, in the playoffs in the past. But this Tyrese Maxey is a different Tyrese Maxey. You know, this Tyrese Maxey has way more confidence than I've ever seen. He's more explosive. He's stronger. His body, he's added probably like 5 pounds of muscle, I would say. He's stronger all around. Defensively, I feel like we can really hang around with most teams in the league. Whenever Embiid's on the roster, your defense is going to be top 5, and that's proven. And, oh, by the way, I got to say, Marcus Morris had a great game last night. Marcus Morris, I'm not sure what his percentage was from 3, but it looked like he didn't really miss from 3. He shot like 4 threes, I would say, and made all of them, or 3 threes. I think it's 3. I think he made 3 threes, and his jump shot looks money. Quick release. He's not like a PJ Tucker type where they come, you know what I mean? He can shoot the ball. He can stretch, and well, he's like 6'9", 6'8", and he's a Philly guy. So it's nice to see a guy from Philly. Obviously, he wants to be here, and yeah, he can shoot it. So that's another rotational guy, especially in the playoffs. I feel like Marcus Morris is really going to we're going to feel how much he benefits our team, right? There's gonna be games where Batum may be off. You put Morris in, and he can do similar stuff. He's not a better passer. He's not a better ball handler. I think Batum's a better defender as well. Batum is just a great all-around player, right? But they have so many role players that can do good things. Like, I feel like so much in the past we've had role players that literally cannot shoot a lick of ball. Like, they cannot shoot a ball. They don't know how to dribble a ball. All they can do is just be athletic. Those were our role players. But now we have role players that can shoot the ball, have basketball IQ, can pass the ball, dribble, play team ball, and it's very exciting to watch. It's very nice to see. But yeah, guys, I'll be out for today. We play tomorrow at 8 o'clock against the Pelicans, so should be a good game. But yeah, I'll catch y'all. Peace.